What up, Mad Maxers? So this is a video with the TRX. We're actually going to do some trimming. We got in the back right now the 40-inch tires. We got the 3-inch Ibach coil lift kit that Al Hashimi Garage installed earlier today. So now we're going to put the 40s on once again, and we're going to see exactly how much we're going to have to trim on the bumper and on the firewall area on this 2022 TRX. First, we're going to put the 40s back on the truck, and then we're slowly going to cut it on and off and see where the touch is on the bumper and the firewall, and then we're going to slowly trim it further and further and further. It's a lot of trial and error until we get full clearance like factory on here with 40-inch tires. All right, now we're going to grab one of these 40s. Set that there for now. So basically, after trying it earlier, I'm gonna have to take at least cut that little lip off, which is like probably at least an inch, and I might have to go pull this bracket further inside the bumper and try to take it up to 2 inches of clearance. That's not the worst part. The worst part's right here is the actual area inside the firewall. I'm gonna end up probably cutting this right here and then moving this completely, see what bracket's holding that inside there, and then just pulling whatever bracket that is to round this to make a little arch instead of it being flat, and give it some about 2 inches of clearance, and see how furthermore I can pull that inside the fender wall into the firewall area. Let me just put a side-by-side comparison. Here's the new tire, 40 1350 20, and then here is the original 35 18, so you can get an idea of how much actual difference there is. Should be an overall diameter of 5 inches of difference right there. My bad. Safety first, man. Alright, well, we got it out about 2 inches back in here inside towards the firewall side of the truck, which isn't inside the cab or nothing you can see. We're gonna clean this up and then patch in some metal in there so it looks like factory. And I think that's all the trim we're gonna do. You can see right here, this is where it was originally sitting stock. It was about right here with all the plastic. Now you can see that we got a good 3 inches of clearance there, more than enough to clear those 40s now. And then next we'll be working on the front here. Well, here it is, guys. This is how much we cleared out. You can see that's a good 2.5, almost 3 inches in there. That's where it originally was sitting like this factory. And then we're gonna do something different with this plastic here, bolt it all back together, and then put a plate in there and look clean, like it came off the showroom floor, but just a lot more clearance. Okay, here's the finished product on the driver's side. Firewall side. You see that's where it was sitting factory. And you see we got about 3.5 inches of clearance now. And now we're moving to the front. We took the little cover off. Here's the front. I'm gonna chop about 2.5 inches in the front all the way across and then get nice, clean, even turn radius. And she'll be ready. All right, guys, we got the driver's side cut up and looking like factory. We're gonna do our first test fit, but I think we are where we need to be for cleaning. Let's get some tools out the way. Those are the 40s and they look a million times better. So now we're gonna cut her on and check, turn the clearance left and right. Okay, so here's the first 40 on the TRX after we trimmed it up on there. There's the back, not on yet. So she got some nice clearance now. I'm gonna run you to the other side and show you the passenger side. Show you how the stock looks. So this is stock, as you see. This is how the stock plastic looks like. It's not rounded off. We cut that, we chopped that right there, and we rounded all this inside there, gutted it out, plated it. And then the front, we got about 2 inches there in that little pocket, and pulled that plastic back there. But yeah, I mean, it really didn't take much. Everybody was crapping brakes when they start seeing all that sparks flying off the body we chopping, but she came out clean. She came out real freaking clean though. So that's lifted. The driver's side is done with the 40. Passenger side is done with the 35. Man, she looks good. That is a night and day difference on the truck. Well, here she is. TRX on 40s. TRX on 40-inch tires. Fully trimmed. Never looks like it happened. Nice, smooth. You'd have to go looking for it to see what we did. Like, it is super clean, full turn radius, plug and play with the 40s now. No scrub, no rub, even with articulation on or off the street. She's full clearance, just like factory. Like, the result after all the trimming we did, look at all that clearance. Super clean. 3-inch coils, 3-inch taller coils, and then a whole bunch of trimming. But yeah, if you look deep down in there, look at all that clearance. And it looks like stock. Pretty clean. Don't forget about Mad Max. He's out here too. And it's pretty day, and I didn't even have time to drive him today. And I'm going to stick this 43-inch tire next to the 40. Maybe later on in the future we'll put a 43 on there. But I mean, look at that. That's not much of a difference between the two. Let's see. Yeah. She is looking good.